In the midst of the battle which we fight for God, we enjoy peace which the world does not know. These are the words of Saint Bruno. Dear brothers and sisters in Christ Jesus, today the 6th of October, Holy Mother, the Church calls us to the memory of Saint Bruno. Saint Bruno Hartenforst was born in Cologne of Germany. He was from a distinguished family. His parents were frequented by the bishops and priests and the Episcopal School of Realms, where he was frequenting from his childhood. So he was ordained at the age of 25. He received the canonry at Cologne, and he was really a scholarly person. He was frequented by people like Saint Jerome and others who were his masters basically, and he was therefore someone who knew what the Lord wanted, what the Lord revealed, and what the Lord had planned for the world. Saint Bruno filled this difficult responsibility that he had. The responsibility of the wisdom of God, the responsibility of being the teacher, the principal of this school of realms. For 20 long years. This he did with love that he had for Christ and the dedication and responsibility that he had towards the faith that he professed. But after the death of his friend Bishop Gervais, the see was occupied and there came a huge problem. That he was later suspended, and kind of a popular upspring happened, and there were so many things. So from there, he went off from the world. He did not want this life in the world, and then he wanted to become a monk, and he went and joined a solitude called as the Carthuis, and this was the starting of the Carthusians. So they were really, the Carthusians were very ascetic people, very strict in their asceticism. And the way in which they followed Christ was really beautiful. So this recreation of service, this recreation of the energies for the Lord was really beautiful, and this devotion helped them a lot. The Carthusians, dear brethren, are known for their devotion towards Blessed Virgin Mary. Bruno, however, was to spend only 6 years at the Carthuis, for Pope Urban II, who was one of his students, now wanted Saint Bruno to be in the papal city in Rome as his counselor and advisor and confessor, and that's what Saint Bruno did. And later Bruno died on October 6th, 1101. The Grand Carthuis continued to grow until it controlled some 250 monasteries. Saint Bruno, however, he was not formally canonized because the Carthusians do not believe in publicity, but he was seen as a saint from that time. So what is Saint Bruno teaching us? Two aspects of life that he lived completely. He lived in the world and he lived off the world, and then he came back to the world. That was his life. He was the principal of the School of Realms. He was managing that school for school of thought basically for 20 years, after which he became a monk. 6 years he lived like a monk, and then again he was made the counselor of the Pope himself. In all of these, what was common was his dedication, responsibility, and his commitment towards his work for God. And this the Lord blessed all through. Amen.